Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today, wherein we'll talk about unlocking your digital growth by integrating your sales and marketing. Ako nga pala si Ryan, and I am one of the business advisors here for Asia Pacific. Now, if may mga tanong kayo during and after the webinar, feel free to message me at lmae@odoo.com. Again, that's lmae@odoo.com. Okay, so for this afternoon, this is what we will be going through. I'll start first with a short intro on Odoo and what we do. Second, we'll talk about our topic for today, which is digital marketing. Then, we'll run through a case study, followed by a live demo, so you'll see how Odoo can help you or support your business. And then we will end this session with Q&A. Okay, so let's start. So what is Odoo? Now for those online, can I see a thumbs up? For those who are existing Odoo users? Okay. How about for those who are about to subscribe to Odoo? Can I also get a thumbs up? Okay, ayan. So yeah, Odoo is an all-in-one management software. It is beautifully designed and easy to use. Now, this is something that you can also access using your tablet, mobile, laptop, or even desktop, as long as you guys are connected to the internet. So, si Odoo started its operations in 2005 in Belgium. Fast forward to 2 decades later, we are now present in 19 offices worldwide. And I'm happy to share that magiging 20 na siya because we're soon opening an office in the Philippines. And we're currently serving around 15 million happy users. You might be familiar with some of the clients we've worked with. So here you can see these are the clients that we've worked with in the past or are currently working with. So we cater to various industries. We have food and bev, construction, manufacturing, real estate, schools, and more. Since Odoo is highly flexible and customizable, we can adjust our system based on how your business operates, whether you're an SME, startup, or growing enterprise. Okay, so how can Odoo help you with your business? This is a question that we'd like to answer when it comes to managing our clients. Now, before using Odoo, we noticed one pattern. Yung mga clients namin, they are used to having a standalone software. So that means, aside from them paying for these licenses separately, these tools that they're using, they don't talk to each other. Ibig sabihin, they have to jump from one software to another just so that they can manage their day-to-day operations. Now with Odoo, you have an all-in-one solution that supports your business processes in one platform. So having everything integrated in managing your business makes it cost and time efficient. Okay, so sa ngayon, Odoo has more than 70 applications that you can use. In the screen right now, we've categorized them based on their functions. As you can see, complete yung suite namin. We have from e-commerce to POS to inventory, accounting, and even manufacturing. So later in the demo, we will be focusing on marketing apps and sales. Okay, ayan. So now that you guys have an idea already on what Odoo is, let's now proceed to our topic for today, which is digital marketing. So fun fact, Philippines, aside from us being a tropical paradise, we are also a digital powerhouse. So we rank third in terms of the most time spent online. Tayo mga Pinoy, on average, we're actually spending around 9 hours a day online. For business owners, that means one thing. We have to show up and we have to show up right in the digital world. So, yung customers natin are everywhere. We have from email, social media, and even down to video streaming platforms. So with all of these, how can you make sure that you're able to tap to all of your customers? Okay, so ano nga ba yung usual challenges natin when it comes to managing digital marketing? So one, we have sales and data fragmentation. Because scattered yung platform natin, wala tayong centralized system to check the updates of our leads. Minsan, nakakalimutan natin mag-reply, mag-send ng message, or even do follow-ups. So when that happens, it often leads to lost opportunities. Then, we also have disconnected marketing and sales. Kapag hiwa-hiwala yung marketing efforts natin, it's hard for us to track which of our campaigns generated revenues and leads. At dahil dyan, we were not able to optimize our marketing budget. Last one, we have the manual administrative burden. Without these automations, we spend a lot of time on follow-ups and data entry, which actually slows down our sales operations. Okay, to show you how Odoo can support you with these challenges, let's take a look at this case study. So we have a company called Rehab by Center, wherein they are a therapy clinic and they also offer equipments to B2B clients. Currently, they are doing things manually and they are running their social media platforms separately. So ibig sabihin, they are experiencing lost opportunities, slow in terms of sales cycle, and they are spending a lot of wasted time on administrative tasks. Now, their goal with Odoo is actually simple. That is to have a CRM to help better manage their sales cycle. Now, in the demo, I'm very excited to show you how you can launch campaigns through our platform and capture your engagements down to your CRM. Okay, to make this consolidation process smooth, these are the apps that I recommend. So we have social marketing, email marketing, and contacts for the marketing campaigns that you will be running. And then we have CRM and sales for the leads and revenue generated from the marketing campaigns that we ran. Okay, so let's start our demo. So what you will be seeing is the perspective of a business owner or someone from marketing who will navigate the platform. So I'll start first by going to the contacts. So the contacts is where you will store your contact details. Now, if you click one contact, makikita yo yung extensive information of that person, starting from the basic information like email, mobile number, and even address. Now, thanks to Odoo, since everything's integrated already, we can also keep track of the historical transactions you have with that person. May it be from the opportunities that we have, sales order, invoices, and even down to meetings. And thanks to the smart button, so ito yung nakikita natin sa taas sa upper section, they act as shortcuts para mas madali natin i-navigate yung platform. So halimbawa, if I click opportunities, it actually leads me to the CRM, wherein nakikita natin yung mga opportunities that we have for that lead or contact. And if I click invoice, it redirects me to the invoice application and retrieves all of the invoices that I sent to the client. And then of course, there's meetings for the sessions that I have. Okay? So sa panahon ngayon, personalized messages are not luxury. They are actually required. So if you don't customize your messages, you end up getting ignored or reported as spam. So thanks to Odoo, because we're able to track your historical transactions with your contact, it's easy for us to track or to tag the type of client, whether there is still a potential lead or an existing client. So with that feature, we're able to create targeted messages based on their customer profile. So you stop blasting and you start targeting. Okay. So let's now proceed to the marketing application. When you go to social marketing, yung una nyong makikita would be our dashboard. So sa dashboard, makikita nyo all of the accounts that you've configured or integrated. So here I have Instagram and Facebook. So let me show you how easy it is to connect your social media accounts to our platform. So I do that by going to configuration, click social media. And then from here, aside from Facebook and Instagram, pwede nyo ring i-link yung LinkedIn, X, YouTube account, and even send push notifications to your website. So I'll proceed in clicking or linking my X account. Ayan. So here, since sa browser ko, I've already logged into my Twitter account, it actually automatically connects or tags that account to be integrated to the platform. So all I have to do is authorize the app. Okay, let's just wait for a few minutes. Ayan. And just like that, in less than a minute, we were able to connect our X account to our platform. So not only did we integrate it to the system, our system also pulled the previous post that we have for that account. So now we're ready to create a cross-channel campaign. So ibig sabihin yan, we will be creating and launching campaigns using our different tools such as email marketing and social media marketing. So I do that by going to campaigns, create new. And then for example, I want to create a campaign for my newest product, which is the thermal therapy machine. So product launch of thermal therapy machine. And then afterwards, I also want to create tags para easy for me to see para saan yung campaign. So this one, I will tag it under product launch. And then create, and then add. Again, that's product launch of thermal therapy machine. And then tag it under product launch. And then save. Okay, so from here, I will start first with sending an email. So click send mailing and then enter a subject. So I want to say, watch out for our newest product. And then sa recipients, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina in the contacts app, because we're integrated and then we are able to track the historical transactions we have for the client or for the contact, it's easy for us to build on our mailing list based on the target or your target audience. So for example, if you click contact, that basically means you are sending an email to all your contact details or leads. And then if event registration, so if you guys are organizing events, you can also send them an email. Lead would be all those leads under your CRM. Sales order naman is if those are your existing customers. So I'll proceed first with mailing list. And then afterwards, I want to send them to my B2B clients. Now with Odoo, we also have available templates that you can use. So for this one, let me choose yung big news. And then I'll just edit yung headline saying, check out our newest product. And then afterwards, I want to change the photo. Okay, and then mark it as safe. So for us, marketers and even owners, when we send out email, of course, we want to make sure that yung mga sinasend out natin, they are the best emails that will help us reach our targets. So if you allow A/B testing, it will actually help or allow you to send an email first, test emails to a portion of your recipients. And then aside from that one, you can also tell Odoo kung ano yung criteria natin in terms of selecting yung winning email. So for this case, I want to choose highest click rate. And then afterwards, I want the final email to be sent out on February 5 at 5 p.m. Okay, and then apply. So again, mark it as saved muna before you send. And then click send. Now, after sending my first email, since I'm doing an A/B testing, let's create an alternative version. So this will help us, or this will allow us to create a few tweaks based on the first email that we've sent. So in my case, I wanna test ano ba yung effective subject natin to get higher clicks. So instead of just saying watch out, I wanna say, I wanna put our ongoing promo. So 10% discount if you visit now. And then aside from that one, siguro I want to change also the headline of my product or my email. Visit store for more details. Okay, same thing, mark it as save first. And then send to your clients or to your recipients. Okay, so after that, once assuming na nasend na natin yung mga emails to our recipients, if you go to A/B test and then click compare version, makikita mo yung performance of the two emails that you've sent. So here we have a status on delivered. Ibig sabihin, these are the emails that were successfully delivered to our recipients. There's also the rate for open rate, meaning for those who receive the email, what percentage of them open the email. Click naman is, for example, if you attach any URLs or links to your email, matatrack din natin how much, or how many of them click the link. And of course, replied naman basically means how many yung nag-reply. Okay, now let me just take a step back from our social marketing because I want to show you how integrated yung integration ng system namin. So that means whatever information I put sa social marketing will also be the same thing that you will see sa email marketing. Okay. So I go to email marketing and here you will see the two emails that we've sent just now about our newest product. And then here, if you look at the delivered percentage, there are times na hindi natin send everything to our recipients. For example, for this email on discount on your session, we were only able to send 60%. So may mga times na nagba-bounce back yung emails. Pag ganun, it usually means, number one, if the email was fake or wrong. Or second, if yung inbox ni recipient, it's already full and they can't accept another email anymore. Okay, so let's go back again to the campaign so I can create posts now for my social media campaigns. Okay, so from here, I click add post and then what it will happen is that it will give me the option to choose kung which accounts ko gusto mag-post. So right now, makikita nyo, it enabled or clicked Instagram, Facebook, and X. Ibig sabihin, if I proceed, mapopost ito sa lahat ng accounts. Now, say for example, may mga campaigns kayo na you only want to run on specific accounts. For example, this one is only for Instagram. You can just untick Facebook and X. And then same thing, if you want for Facebook lang, you can also do that. For demo purposes, I'll proceed with the 3 social media accounts. So that's Instagram, Facebook, and X. Okay, let me just pull out yung caption that I prepared. Okay, and then put it sa message. And then aside from that one, let me attach an image. Okay, so on the right side, makikita nyo, it already shows yung draft of how your post would look like per social media account. So we have Facebook, X, and also Instagram page. Now, if you click split per media, yung mangyayari dyan is that it will allow you to edit or to create posts per account. So say for example, for Facebook, I'm okay na with my caption and my photo. For Twitter, it says na the characters are or above character siya. So, iklian natin yung caption natin. Okay, there you go. So I'm okay na with Twitter. And then for Instagram, so this one naman, I want to change the photo and use JPEG. And there you go. So same thing. Let's save it first. And then you have 2 options to proceed. You can either send it now or schedule it later. For demo purposes, I'll click post now. Okay, so let's just wait for a few minutes. Now, if you guys have any questions now, feel free to send me a message at lmae@odoo.com. Okay. And there you go. We were able to post into our 3 different social media accounts in less than 1 minute. So no need for us to jump from one tab to another. So let's see how it looks like per social media account. So let's start first with Facebook. Let me just refresh. And here we go. So as you can see, it was able to capture the captions that we have, even down to the emojis that I've used and hashtags. And tama din naman yung photo that it posted. Okay, for X, okay, let's wait for a minute. It's just loading. And there you go. So same thing, we see the caption that I've uploaded and even the hashtag and photos. And then for Instagram, here we go. So yeah, that is how your post reflected in your social media accounts. Now let's go back to the Odoo platform. So from here, I go again to our social media account dashboard. Ayan. So since we recently uploaded or posted to our social media accounts, may nakikita tayong pop-up banner dito to allow us to sync. So click refresh. Okay, let's just wait for it. It's just loading. And there we go. It's now synced to our dashboard. So of course, after posting, the next thing will be the engagements that we get from our customers. So let me just take out my phone and create a or comment using my account to Instagram. Okay, I want to say, wow, this is so nice. I want to purchase. Okay. Now this is an exciting feature that I'd like to show for this afternoon. So of course, let me just refresh. And there you go. So yung comment ko just now, it's also reflected here sa dashboard. So for us marketers, we can actually reply using through Odoo platform. So I do that by clicking reply, and then I'll say I'll DM you the details. And then enter. Okay, aside from engaging with your lead, you can also, if you click the 3 buttons here, you can convert this engagement to a lead, which will be then fed to your CRM. So click convert, and there you go. So aside from that one, I can also create an activity so that I'll know ano yung next steps natin for this lead. For example, for Feb 4, I need to call the client. And then mark it as save. So after that, you'll be reminded na through your notifications on the next step for this lead. And then say for example, natawagan na natin si client and we're okay. They said they gave us a go signal to send a quotation. All you have to do is click new quotation. And then add the product details. So that's thermal therapy machine. Then mark it as save and then send it. So once you click send, the system will also draft an email for you. So I'd like to show you then what the quotation would look like. So this template is also available on Odoo. Ayan, you'll see the quotation date, expiration, the salesperson who sent the quotation, and the details of the order. Okay, so assuming na okay na rin si client, they've already confirmed the quotation, let's click confirm and proceed na in sending the invoice. And there you go. So ayan, so that is the process of you posting or launching your campaigns in the platform and then engaging with the client, converting that lead or that client or converting that engagement to a CRM, creating a quotation, and sending an invoice. Okay, now let me go back to the campaign again because I'll show you na here's a smart buttons. Makikita na natin, matatrack na natin actually yung revenues and leads that were generated by this campaign. Okay, and there we have it. So, just to summarize what we've discussed, so thanks to Odoo, these are the solutions that we now have. So we have the advanced CRM and sales management. We saw earlier na from the dashboard, we engaged with a client and then converted them to a lead, which was then fed to our CRM. From CRM, we created the quotation and also down to invoice. Integrated marketing powerhouse. So since we're able to configure or integrate na our social media accounts, we were able to launch our campaigns through the platform. Aside from launching campaigns, we also were able to track the revenues and leads that it generated. And then last one, there's real-time data and closed-loop attribution. Again, with Odoo, you can use it anytime, anywhere, as long as you're connected to the internet. So with that, you're able to get real-time visibility on the status of your leads. Okay, so that's it for our demo. I am now opening the floor for any questions. Okay, I'll just wait for your questions. Okay, so number one, can I also reply to the messages with Odoo? So right now, that feature is not yet available. Pero what I would recommend is that from the engagement, you still record them to your CRM. That way, you'll still be able to track ano na yung status natin with that lead. And aside from checking yung status, we can also send the quotations and also invoices through our platform. So do we have a limit on how many marketing posts we can schedule? The sky is the limit. So we don't have any limit in terms of posting on the platform. And then last one, is there a cap for emails to be sent out? Right now, there's no cap in sending emails also to your client. But in our system, our system is also making sure that you're not bombarding or sending out spams to your recipients. Okay, so if there are no more questions for now, and then eventually you guys may naisip kayo na questions, feel free to message me at lmae@odoo.com. So you can ask me anything about the webinar or even outside marketing apps. So we have manufacturing, inventory, and even accounting. Now you can also scan the QR code you see on screen to book a session with me. Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining this session, guys. See you next time at our webinar. Bye!